Hi guys, it's Movie Guy number 1, and today I'm going to do a review on Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2. So, let's get into it. I'll start with Episode 6, Benvinguts a Barcelona. And that means Welcome to Barcelona. I thought it was kind of a good start. I mean, the end of Part 1 built up a lot of hype for this part, but this kind of lost the hype. Because it barely focuses on the Saigai Taigai, only the final 10 minutes focus on it, and those final 10 minutes are incredible. And I didn't like Drunk Chosen. He sucked. And this episode was kind of boring. There were some enjoyable moments, but overall, good episode. I gave it a 7.4 out of 10. Next up, Episode 7, Dog in the Fight. A lot better than Episode 6. And it's 101 in Episode 6 to start with. And still not a big fan of the Miyagi-Do storyline. I am not a big fan of that. And I don't know why the creators thought it was a good idea to include this in the final season, because Mr. Miyagi does not need a mystery. He does not need a mysterious past. But anyway, the Saigai Taiga fights were incredible. I like the one with the planks, the beams, and the Iron Dragon member Axel. I started to feel bad for him because he's being abused by his sensei. So, really good episode, and I think it's a lot better than Episode 6, and the ending was actually kind of shocking. So I give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. Next up, Episode 8, Snakes on a Plane. In my opinion, this is the worst episode of Part 2. I don't know, it's just filler, like not great filler, but kind of enjoyable filler. But I did like the scene with Miguel and Johnny talking on the plane. That was really good. And I liked Kenny and Anthony apologizing. I like that scene, really good. And I liked to destroy it, but the stuff at the beach, or like near the beach, I didn't like that. And I didn't like Chosen with that. I forget her name, but yeah, I did not like that. But the ending was crazy. Terry Silver, I was like, oh, because I did not expect him to be in this, but he was leaked. I thought it was to throw out the paparazzi, but nope, this is true. Terry Silver, it was in this, damn. But yeah, crazy. And I give this episode a 7.2 out of 10. Next up, Episode 9, Blood In, Blood Out. Great penultimate episode to Part 2. Great episode. Definitely one of my favorite episodes of the whole show. The fight between Robbie and Quan, great fight. Great fight. I loved it. And Terry Silver carries. He carries this episode. Still not a big fan of the Miyagi-Do stuff. Well, no, not Miyagi-Do. The Mr. Miyagi secret, like, investigation. Still not a big fan of that. But yeah, I love this episode. It's incredible. Next up, the finale. And John Doe. Amazing finale to Part 2. Amazing. I would have been okay if this was the season finale. I would have been okay. And Kwan's death, oh my god. I did not expect that. I didn't expect him to stab himself by accident. And I did not expect him to be the one with the knife. I thought Terry Silver was going to be the one based on the shot I saw in the trailer. But yeah, shocking. Shocking. And the whole final fighting episode, incredible. Did not expect that. I expected Miyagi-Do to win this, and then something happened in Part 3. But now, that cliffhanger for Part 2, now I am very excited for Part 3. Cannot wait. And I give this episode a 10 out of 10. Overall, Part 2 is an 8.5. Overall, it's an 8.5. I think it's a lot better than Part 1, which I gave a 7.7. A lot better. But in my opinion, still, Season 6 is not as good as the first 5 seasons. It does have a slow start with the first 5, but after that it picks back up. But yeah, incredible part to the final season. Cannot wait for Part 3. So, bye.